Welcome to National Bike to Work Day, everybody.
Yay!
Bike to Work Day.
We just wrapped up the 17th annual Breakfast on the Bridge here on the Purple People Bridge, our beloved bicycling and walking connection between Northern Kentucky, the city of Newport, and the city of Cincinnati in Ohio. My name is Wade Johnston. I am the Executive Director of Tri-State Trails, and I'm proud to welcome everybody here today for a special announcement about the Purple People Bridge. You may have noticed that the bridge was closed on the Cincinnati side this year, and you're going to hear some exciting updates about why momentarily. But I'm just here to tell you that the Purple People Bridge is a critical asset for the Northern Kentucky region, the Greater Cincinnati region, and for really this part of the country. It is unique that we have a bridge that spans a river as large as the Ohio with a dedicated bicycling and pedestrian bridge. And we know that this bridge is well loved because we have data that we collect data on the trail through automated trail counters. And last year in 2025, we had about an average of 1,950 people a day that crossed this bridge. And when it's closed, it has real impact on our economy because so many people use it to get to work and to visit tourism events. And with the partners that we have here today, Mayor Guidugli of Newport, Councilmember Mark Jeffries of City of Cincinnati, there's some exciting announcements about the future of the bridge and how public investment and private investment are going to be preserving this bridge for the long haul, like it deserves to be preserved. So that is all I'm going to say, and now I'm going to introduce the Mayor of Newport, Guidugli.
Thank you, Wade. The Purple People Bridge is more than a landmark. It is one of the region's most important walking and biking trails as a connection in our region. Every day it connects people, neighborhoods, and businesses between Newport and Cincinnati in a safe and unique way. As more people look for walkable and bike-friendly communities, this bridge becomes even more valuable in our region's future. While the ownership is shared between Newport and Cincinnati, Newport proudly stepped forward to take the lead in protecting and preserving this bridge for generations to come. We understand its importance not only to our city, but the entire region. This bridge does not divide our communities. It connects them in one of the best ways possible. Newport is proud to lead the effort, and we have a great announcement today about the progress of the bridge and how it is going to move forward into the future. I welcome Christine Russell with the Executive Director of the Port of Northern Kentucky.
Thank you, Mayor. So thank you to Wade Johnson and Tri-State Trails for putting on such an amazing event this morning. Thank you to Mayor Guidugli, the City of Newport Commissioners, and the city staff for their commitment to this bridge and for prioritizing a regional approach. So 2 years ago, this bridge was closed and there was no money to repair it. Two groups stepped up to fund a temporary repair that got this bridge reopened in time for Riverfest and Blink and other really important events of that summer and fall. Those were BNKY Growth Partnership and the City of Newport. Other organizations then stepped up to contribute towards the long-term repair of this bridge. I want to recognize the Greater Cincinnati Foundation, Meet NKY, Procter & Gamble, Western and Southern, East Row Historic Foundation, RGA Business Interiors, and certainly not least is the incredible investments that the City of Newport is continuing to put into this. We would not be here without all of these funders and if not for their belief in the importance of this bridge. I also want to thank three people who were instrumental in helping Foundation, and Jay Kessling with the Cincinnati Business Committee. Their efforts underscore the importance of this bridge to the entire region. Next, I'd like to invite Josh Quinn, the Director of Product Development for Meet NKY, to talk about why they have supported the long-term repair of this bridge and what it means to tourism and travel industry in Greater Cincinnati.
Can everybody hear me? Okay. Good morning. My name is Josh Quinn, and I'm the Product Development Director at Meet NKY. And on behalf of our Board of Commissioners and our dedicated staff, Meet NKY is an incredibly proud partner and stands side by side with our riverfront, our region, our other partners, and of course, our city of Newport. All who are focused on the success of the Purple People Bridge. I was asked today to give you a few reasons why Meet NKY got involved in this project. As I thought about my remarks, I immediately thought of 700,000 welcoming reasons. Those 700,000 reasons represent the pedestrians, the walkers, the joggers, the cyclists, families and visitors from all over the country that enjoy crossing our iconic landmark every year. I also thought of an additional 154 reasons why Meet NKY is dedicated to the preservation of the Purple People Bridge. Those 154 reasons represent the years between 1872, the year the bridge was built, and today. The Purple People Bridge is a multi-generational conduit of commerce, and Newport has always served as its faithful gatekeeper. However, I eventually settled on 4 simple reasons for Meet NKY's involvement and commitment to this iconic landmark of our region. And in no particular order, our hotels, our restaurants, our tourism attractions, and of course, our residents and our visitors. The Purple People Bridge is more than a landmark. It is a connector bringing together 2 states through one shared experience. The Purple People Bridge is the region's most visible and one of the most loved public assets, and we are sending a clear message that we are investing in its future. At Meet NKY, we are incredibly proud to help tell the story of Newport as a vibrant, walkable, and welcoming destination. Tourism works best when it strengthens communities, and this bridge is a perfect example of that. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Councilman Mark Jeffries. I have a proclamation from the mayor. I don't have any amazing announcements, but I thought it would be helpful to share a little bit of an update on some of the trail and bike infrastructure projects that are happening in Cincinnati. You know, because it's hard to kind of keep it in perspective. I think the media covers, I was talking to Sports about it, the media covers like, oh, there's this project or that. You don't have like the holistic picture. And I think once you start seeing some of these, all the work that's being, that is underway is pretty amazing. So the Department of Transportation has these like in different tiers, like tier 1 are incredibly complex ones. So I'll run through these and when they're estimated to be completed, several in the next few years. Gilbert Avenue, that's be completed in 2027. Blossom Way 7, completed in 2027. That's from Blair to Reading. The Central Parkway from Plum Street to Eccleston, that'll be completed in 2027. The Lick Run, which is essentially from the Lick Run connecting to Dunham Park and then Rapid Run Park, that's in 2028. The Oasis Trail, I'm showing us some complete, but we just got funding for it. And then States to Central, which on Lynn Street, which is a massive project, that's 2028. And then we have projects in Victory Parkway, which is Martin to Taft in 2026. I'm just going to run through, I'm not going to share all of these. The Collegeville Connector, Watson Way 8. So my point is this, that in the next 3 to 5 years, a lot of the things, the ground that was laid in the last few years is going to start bearing fruit, and there will be a lot more trail connections. So more to come. Proclamation from the mayor. I will read this because it's not too long. Whereas since 1956, the month of May has been recognized nationally as Bike Month to celebrate the benefits of bicycling and encouraging more people to experience biking as a form of transportation and recreation. And whereas bicycling provides a healthy, affordable, environmentally sustainable transportation option that improves public health, reduces traffic congestion, and contributes to cleaner air. And whereas more than 20% of Cincinnati residents do not own a car and benefit from safe, accessible transportation options like walking, biking, and public transit, and whereas creating bike-friendly communities have been shown to support economic development, improve traffic safety, strengthen neighborhood connections, and enhance residents' quality of life, and whereas creating bike-friendly communities have been shown to support economic development, improve, essentially double them. They're double the whereas. That's okay. And I will finish on the last whereas. Bike Month events across Cincinnati encourage residents of all ages and abilities to experience biking. City of Cincinnati remind motorists to give deaf bicyclists at least 3 feet when passing as required by both city ordinance and Ohio law. And so now, therefore, Mayor of Cincinnati do hereby declare May 1st, 2026 as National Bike Month in Cincinnati. Yay! Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Wade, for everything you do, and for you closing it up. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, well done. And well done to all of you. This is the 17th year, right?
Yeah.
This is the biggest crowd I've ever seen. And I think it ties to what's happening in the world today. People love to bike, they love to walk. This bridge is central to it. And as you heard, there are many partners and many opportunities to give and make this bridge special, more special than it is today. And on behalf of the city of Newport, I want to thank our legislature in Kentucky. We achieved a $2 million grant, which is a good foundation that is going to help continue to build and move this project forward. And we also have behind the scenes a group that's meeting regularly to what the future of this bridge looks like. And over time, their report's going to come out and we're going to need input from the public. This is not just a Newport identity. It's the entire region, and those voices are going to be critical. This will only work with all of us, the owners, donors, and all the partners that make this happen. And we are thankful to have struck a strong partnership in the region. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Wade for closing.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, council members. I want to just briefly close by thanking the city of Newport, thanking the Port of Northern Kentucky, the NPY, all the partners that you have assembled to preserve this asset in our region. Trails connect us. They do not divide us. There's so much division in our world today, and trails are one thing that can bring us together. And that's why it's so important that we preserve this amazing asset that we have. This is one step in the direction of, additional investment that will be required to get this bridge into a long-term state of thriving. And we are very excited about the potential for Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky, as you've heard, to continue to invest in their trail and bicycling network so that it connects to more places and more people can safely and easily get around by walking and biking in the region. So that's it. Thank you very much for coming out. Happy Bike Birthday.